Welcome to the Spirit Podcast, and this show is brought to you by Ivy League Brand.
Yeah, that's right, guys. We have an official sponsor. Go check them out at ivyleaguebrand.com, ivyleaguebrand.com. Use promo code Spirit Podcast to get yourself 16% off your purchase.
And the link will be in the description to go to that website, and thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you.
We're sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Whoa! No, we're not. He said he wanted to start the show, and that's how he does it, by getting us in a lawsuit.
So, dude, I'm
Yes.
sitting here right now with a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Which is an underrated beverage.
Dude, I can't tell you how important diet sodas have been this whole entire prep. They've been
Cause
just
autism,
so...
but whatever.
What now?
They cause autism in your sperms. Aspartame's not very good for people. And that's what's in diets. Check the ingredients. If it has aspartame, you're fucked in the ass. I'm just going to drink my bourbon.
Aspartame? Dude, now you got me worried. Fuck you, man.
You going to have kids in the next 10 years?
Aspartame.
Yeah.
Well, anyways.
Welcome to the Spirit Podcast.
Welcome to the Spirit Podcast. So this story about this Dr. Pepper right now. I wanted this Dr. Pepper so bad during this show that it's been in 4 refrigerators.
Holy shit.
So I came here right from work, right?
Uh-huh.
So it was in my refrigerator. Okay, in
wow.
in my house. I took it out of there. Okay, I went to work and I was like, oh shit, it's a little hot out. I want this to be very cold before we start the show. Right? So I bring it inside to work. Okay,
God.
I bring it inside to work, put it in the refrigerator. Okay, It's there for the whole day. Leave work, take it outside of the refrigerator. Okay,
Yeah.
I come here. What'd I do?
Put it in my fridge. You
Put it in
looked at me and said, you got a fridge?
You got a fridge?
I was like, yeah, Chris.
Dr. Pepper has traveled with me since 2 o'clock, and I'm so glad to be drinking.
You know what's my
But
favorite
in 3
question?
refrigerators, not 4, sorry.
My favorite question when people come to my house, you got a bathroom? No.
Sink!
Sorry, I was like, we bought the only house in the world, America, that doesn't have a bathroom.
Dude, it's gonna be weird moving.
When's that happening?
It's, we thought it was gonna happen, and we were gonna be moving into the house around November, because we're building. But then I
really?
guess now that's not happening, apparently from my dad this morning. So I don't know, it's weird, because they try and keep it so, hidden from my brother and I don't know why. We're fucking 21 and 25 years old. 24. I don't know how old he is.
He's 20 younger than me.
Yeah. So it's very, very, very strange. They keep it hidden
Why are
from
your
us.
parents weird about that?
I don't know, dude. Especially moving. Like one day we're gonna
Yeah,
the way they
like,
told me too.
Are you gonna
so
miss your
random.
friends in school? Like,
Yeah.
what? That doesn't make sense.
No, and it's so weird because we're only downsizing. We're not even moving far, so it's like not even a big deal. But they're like, oh my gosh. My dad would disappear for 2 hours. Like, where'd you go? And he was like, not to go look at houses, that's for sure. And I'm like, what the fuck?
So you're building?
We were, but now I guess we're not. I don't really know what the hell is going on, dude. I'm just straight chilling. You know me.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Get the world.
That's literally me.
coming
Like,
down.
my parents will tell me things, or my fiance, and it's like, okay, where do I need to be? Okay. Hey, we have dinner with. Okay.
Okay.
We have breakfast with. Okay.
Okay. No,
Can I be home Tuesday? Well, I have such and such with such and such. I'm like, is that a yes?
Yeah. Well, like, why do they tell you what they have?
It's like
do you want me to
My
support you during
fiance.
your haircut?
God, thank you. Like, my fiance, I love her so much, but she's like, well, and it's like I want to complain, but because what she wants is very nice. She wants to spend a lot of time together. But I'm from the mentality of like, yeah, I want to do that too. But I'm a very introverted person, and sometimes when I've had a long day, I want to come home to my stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like, I want to come home to my room, and I want to come home to my bed, and I want to come home to my Xbox and my PlayStation and sit and play.
Yeah. Listen to Joe Rogan.
Just listen to Joe Rogan on my computer and just or edit our show, my bad. And
The fuck you say?
sorry, you didn't get those papers yet? Anyway,
Prize file.
I gave all of my money to okay. So, I just want to do those things, but she wants to spend a lot of quality time, which is totally cool and fine. But I can't I can't.
You need some dom time.
I do, and the problem is that they're like her family's so busy. Like they
want to be with you a lot.
They do, and they want me involved in things a lot, which is great. Like I want to be at dinner at Nana's. I want to be at dinner at
Is it an Italian thing? You think?
Well, I just think they're just very close, and so I want to be at all those things. And then sometimes when I ask for that time to be alone, just to like chill, I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, that's why one thing, man. Damo's fiance, if you're listening to this, he needs to go to the gym alone. Okay? I'm telling that from I'm his personal trainer now. He just hired me.
I did.
So,
honey, it was $45 an hour.
Yep.
Every day.
I'm not even going to be there either. It's just
it's a sweet gig, dude.
It's a sweet gig. Please let him go alone. He needs to go alone. I'm telling you, he needs to go alone. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say really about that. I didn't even say her name.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got a phone call. Yes, honey. Oh, he's out of the wedding. Oh, okay. You're out of the wedding.
Fuck.
Yeah, she's very quick.
Am I still invited?
No.
Yeah, Speaking about the gym.
Yes.
Okay, good segue here. You know who that is?
No. Oh, the mountain.
Yeah, the mountain.
The mountain.
And,
I'm very confused. Did he die in Game of Thrones and then come back to life?
Dude, I haven't watched an episode.
You haven't watched an episode? My fiance and I are getting to like season 3.
Okay. No, I was reaching for my phone.
Oh, okay. So go ahead. The mountain. Just call him that. No
I love saying his name like that. By the way, dude, you see his wife?
Yeah, she's like 5'2".
She's your fiance's size.
That's generous to my fiance.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 5'2".
And he's what, 6'9"?
9, which is hysterical.
When I look at those two, I'm like, God.
Her face is where his dick is.
Yeah.
Like when they stand next to each other.
You ever get a standing blowjob?
Yes.
Jesus. So anyways, obviously the guy's on steroids. Can we agree on that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
He admitted it.
So people, okay, are making this huge deal because him and ESPN, Hafjam Bam Janssen, also known as the Mountain, okay, did a interview with ESPN 2 years ago in 2017. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think it was, I don't know if it was right after he won the World's Strongest Man.
Which is bonkers to think that 2017 was 2 years ago.
Exactly.
Jesus.
So they did the interview, and in the interview, he talked about his steroid use, right?
Yeah.
They did not release that interview until April 14th, 2019, the day Game of Thrones
drops.
Right?
The last season.
Yes. But the headline in the article was Hafjam Janssen, the Mountain, Game of Thrones, the Mountain, admits to steroid use. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This guy's using steroids? Are you fucking kidding me? Of course he is. He's 6'9", 500 pounds.
TJ Dillashaw is 4'11", and he's using steroids. Come on,
like,
people.
the fact that, like, you're seriously going to look at that guy. He's all natural. He's all natural. He's all natural.
It's just a lie. You're lying to yourself.
I would not pick up a weight again in my life if I found out Hafjam Bam Janssen is natural.
Right.
Okay? The dude is 6'9", 450, okay? And he has a six-pack.
I don't know what's happening out there. It's
okay.
Fine. Yeah, no, he's, God, like, I don't know. Like, I was listening to Below the Belt, and, I like these glasses. I stole them from a kid. What was I? God damn it! I was listening to Below the Belt and Fire and the Kid, and they're like, "I get you. If you are in the sports world, you get why people use steroids."
Oh,
Brendan
1,000%.
Brendan Schaub was like, "If I had the money, yeah, I would have used steroids." He's like,
expensive shit.
He's especially EPO, which what TJ got busted for is the cream of the crop, black belt level steroids.
Yeah, that's no joke, dude. I don't know exactly what EPO does, but it basically makes you a fucking freak. And people don't realize what steroids do. Like the normal steroids,
make your ball shrink.
It does that. I mean, if you're taking testosterone, but most of the steroids give you a quicker recovery time, so then you can train more.
Right.
And you can get more use out of the training, which then what happens if you train more, Dom, and good
know
recovery,
more, buddy.
you're going to get big. Okay?
Don't get big.
People think steroids are these fucking magic things that stick it once in your ass and you're fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. No. It's not how it is.
No.
And, like, and this goes into the other thing, like, do you think people know information, but they want to switch it in their heads just so they are okay with it?
I think that...
Like, how could you not know this dude's on steroids?
I think the thing is that you have a bunch of people who are commenting and blaspheming or bitching and moaning about steroids from people that have work and jobs where they can't take a pill or an injection to make them better at their job.
Yes.
So you look at an athlete and go, oh, he's taking something that makes him better. Yeah. Okay, but you're talking about apples and oranges. Yes. Does it make his muscles respond faster to hit a baseball? Yes. Mm-hmm. Does it make his muscles respond faster to throw a punch or to slip a punch or to recover from taking a hit quicker? Sure. Exactly.
Well, the thing is,
you don't have that for your 9 to 5.
Exactly, and especially the competitions that he competes in, the mountain, the World's Strongest Man, Arnold Classic, they do not test for steroids. It is free game. When he goes up to deadlift 1,100 pounds or whatever it is, and people are all around him, okay, that's why they have to use steroids. You want them to be freaky? This is how they get freaky. Right. It's just how it is.
Am I a bad person for thinking that baseball should allow steroids?
No, dude. Because I always was like, oh my gosh, Barry Bonds, he's a fucking cheater. You know, I mean, yes, obviously he did something illegal to the rules, without a doubt.
But the thing is, the argument is that everybody's doing it.
And he still has to hit a fucking baseball.
And he still has to hit a baseball from probably someone who's also doing it.
Exactly. Like in the NFL, like if you ask anybody that's retired, like that's like not obviously famous or anything, they'll say, oh yeah, everybody's fucking using it.
Right. Cody Garbrandt in a press conference for when he fought TJ said, he's on everything. Are you kidding me? That guy's on everything.
Yeah. So it's
Nate Diaz, famous quote. Everybody's taking fucking steroids, bro.
Fucking steroids. It's true. And people that just eliminate out of their heads because they want it to be just like, oh, they're just hardworking, which they are.
Yes,
it's not.
You still have to work.
You have to work harder when you're on steroids.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Because your body is processing something that's telling you to go.
Exactly, and if you fuck around and not work hard when you're on steroids, something's gonna happen. Okay,
you're gonna snap and kill your family.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like here's the deal. The deal is that if steroids are illegal, okay, then you need to make that a point. You need to do something about the fact that people are doing it. Mm-hmm. Or if steroids are legal, fine, let it be legal.
Yeah.
Because I don't care if they're legal. I don't care if they're illegal. But if they're going to be illegal, you need to enforce everybody to the same standards. Mm-hmm. If they're legal, then let's just get it on.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
It's just like this sneaky behind-the-scenes game that, like, nobody knows about, but then really everybody does know about, you know?
Exactly.
And it's just, like, it's weird that just some random person will just get popped for him.
I mean, they're trying to lie to the public.
Yeah.
And that's what doesn't make sense to me. Like I said, if they're on it, cool. Let's make it all fair game.
Yeah.
If they're not, then we need to start John Jones can't fight. Mm-hmm. John Jones is out for 2 years then. TJ is out for 2 years then. You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
The level that we expect athletes to perform to is with steroid use.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
Like World's Strongest Man, NPC level bodybuilders, IFBB pro level bodybuilders. If you want them to look like that, it is a need. It's not like, like maybe somebody out there can just really work hard. No. It is working hard, but also... And they need this to just get it to that next level.
Yeah.
Okay? 95% of people that even step on NPC level bodybuilding. Like, and I'll explain NPC level is pretty much like minors for like Major League. Major League bodybuilding is like IFBB. That's what they call it. The NPC is something that will get you have to go through and win a show to then become an IFBB pro. NPC doesn't test for steroids. IFBB doesn't test for steroids, okay? Mm-hmm. It's just the way it is, and if you want them to look like that, they're going to need to take some shit. Mm-hmm. That's just plain and simple. That's just how it is. And I really do think that's how the pros are. If you want to perform at that level, it comes with cost. And they did a interview. They said it in Generation Iron 1. They asked, I don't know how many Olympians they asked, but 80% of them said, if you take this pill and it will guarantee you a gold medal, but you will die in 5 years. Would you do it? And 80% of the Olympians said yes.
Wow.
It is just, it's
their life.
It 100% is, dude.
Right.
It's just the competitiveness in them is just, it's stupid.
It's just the difference is that that's their life, and the people who don't do this, their life is 100% different. So they see a cheat code or I won't even say cheat code.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't even say cheat, man.
It's an enhancer. Like you drink coffee every morning so you can have caffeine to be going and get your day going. Enhancer.
Caffeine's a drug.
Exactly. You smoke cigarettes, you smoke Juul, you do whatever to have nicotine, which helps you relax or helps you calm down or whatever. That's an enhancer. EPO, steroids, TRT, any of that stuff, it's just an enhancer to people who use it in a way that it's necessary.
Yes.
Like if you're talking about a bodybuilder, a fighter, a boxer, a fucking wrestler, WWE, it's just an enhancer so they can be the best at their job to be entertaining for you.
And don't get me wrong, people do use steroids wrong. 100%. There are people out there, there are bodybuilders that think drugs is the answer and they'll just take drugs and work half as hard.
Yeah.
And obviously it just doesn't work out for them. Okay, that's just not how it is. But I think it's like this, like again, it's like that behind the scenes kind of thing. And it's just like, I hate people that have like this huge opinion, excuse me, on steroids when they've never really understood competition.
Yeah.
Competition will fucking will turn you crazy, man. Like when you have the will to win. Yeah. The people will do a lot of things to win, man. People will do a lot of things to win.
I don't know. I get a weird feeling about competition in a workplace that's not competitive. So like you're talking about like basketball, yeah, that should be competitive, or a sport that should be competitive. But like a workplace like mine, like recently we just started this like, what I do, project manage, fantasy league, and if you like invoice a certain amount of money, you get this amount of points. And if you have this much in your work to be completed, you get this amount of points. And if you have a job that carries over in the next year, you get negative this amount of points. And then whoever wins gets like money. Whoever has the most points at the end of the year gets money. I'm like, why are we gonna pit each other against each other?
You don't like it's the competitiveness of it? You don't think that should be
I don't think that it's the environment to have competitiveness. Like it's like, okay, so he's better than me at my job. Great.
And you're even saying this when you're ahead of your department.
Right now I am. Like right now I have the best turnaround out of all the project managers. But still, it's like I don't want someone to go, "Oh, I'm not as good as my job at Dom."
You don't want that person looking over your shoulder. Everything that you
right. It's just like, I just don't think that in some 9-to-5 workplaces, like sales, yeah, you should have competitiveness.
You're not sales. You're not. Really,
I'm not sales.
It's not really sales with your job.
Sales, no, I don't sell shit. I just do the work.
Okay.
I think in sales, sure, you should have competitiveness because you're trying to get as much money into the company as possible. Hey, look, Tim brought in $5 million worth of work. Jerry, you brought in $2 million. Okay, Jerry next year goes, I need to up my game. If Tim can do it, why can't I?
Well, don't you see it in the same way with your jobs? Or is it different?
I think it's a little different because it's about completion. Okay. And it's like sometimes what
there's a lot of more things.
There's a lot of factors. It's like, I'm not a salesman. I don't have smooth charm. I have to deal with weather and other people who are scheduling over me who aren't even in my department. Yeah. Like, I'm one guy in my department in a sea of guys who are in different departments.
I think the difference is if you can truly have all control of what's going to happen with that competition itself, like sales, but if there's a lot of other factors that there's a lot of things that you can't control, I don't know if competition is really the right factor to go from.
I can't control the weather. Yeah. And also on top of that, you're talking about people that live in a season where Florida is nice all year round. Yeah. I have about a 6 month window to
like it was 70 degrees a day and 2 days ago it snowed.
Snowed 4 inches?
Yeah. Like,
and it was gone the next day. Do we live in Colorado?
No, dude, we live in fucking fuck.
Literally, everyone in Chicago was like, "Oh, it's beautiful out. I can't believe it." And then Illinois was like, "Hold my beer and watch this shit because it's gonna snow 4 inches on you in the span of 12 hours."
Put your coat on, take it off. Put it on, take it off.
I'm walking around with an umbrella, a trench coat, shorts, and sneakers because I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
It was so weird today at work, like when we showed up around 2:00. It was like so nice out. I literally didn't even bring a jacket in. I went short and t-shirt. I was like, man, it's so nice out. It's around like high 60s. And then like around 5:00, we go take the kids outside, and we're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Like everybody's freezing.
Yeah, it's stupid what happens. It fucks so much shit up. Yeah. All my shit got fucked up those 2 days where it just was shitty out. Yeah. And then Thursday it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna fucking deal with that nightmare.
But yeah, dude, I don't like to come back to the whole mountain thing. I think it's ridiculous what they did to him, man. Like, they're making him look like such a bad dude. To the normal population, when they think steroids, they think it's like fucking heroin. You know, they think it's like the worst. They think it's cheating. Oh my gosh, he cheated.
This guy is the new Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. Let's be real. He started out bodybuilding, weightlifting, competing. Now he's in a hit TV show, making bank.
Yeah. And he's still competing, by the way.
Still competing.
He just won the Arnold Classic.
Yeah, he's still competing, and he's fucking gonna do more shit. He's gonna do more movies.
I met him in person, dude.
You did.
I did. I took a picture with him. I could probably find it after the show to show you. My dad did, too. And I told the story to my dad, and he goes, no shit, the guy's fucking using stuff.
Exactly right.
Just, like, if you watch a training video of him, if you watch how he trains, you need that extra advantage to be able to recover and the weight that he lifts from how he trains, man.
If you're not doing it and you think you can beat him,
no, it's not.
Stop. Do it.
Yeah.
Fucking do it. If your life's bodybuilding and competing like that, do it. Unless you're in a division like Chris is in where it's called all natural.
Oh, man. You do drug tests and all that fucking shit.
Then don't do it.
That's what I don't get, dude. Is some people still get caught in natural bodybuilding, getting past drug tests, and then a couple months later, they like drug test him out of nowhere, and he's on shit. You know, what is the fame, or not even the fame? What is the accomplishment that you feel when you know everybody else is natural as hell, but you win the show when you're on stuff, but you just happen to get by the drug tests? Mm-hmm. Like, what accomplishment does that bring you? Like, you know, in the back of your head, you cheated.
Yeah.
You know, it's like what, and it's like
TJ.
It's yeah, exactly. It's weird.
It's like TJ, man, and it's exactly like that because the guy they pissed him for Henry Cenuto and he lost, and they pissed him. They tested his piss. They tested his piss from fucking when did he fight Cody? Twice, and he popped hot for EPO. And like Brendan was saying, what are you doing? Like about USADA and the UFC. Why are you doing that? Like Joe Rogan said, test them all. Test them all, and Brandon was like, no, why? Like, let's live in the world where Chuck Liddell was dope.
Yeah.
Or we don't. Mm-hmm. Like, what do you do? What do you gain?
It takes away so much from. It takes away all the memories you had watching Chuck Liddell. Right. It takes away all the amazing fights that he did. You know, regardless, he still has to learn all this shit. He still has to master a bunch of it. Steroids is not a pill that you can just take and now you know fucking jiu-jitsu. It's not that. You know, so you can't take the skill away from him. Right. You know, and I'm not saying, I don't think he ever popped hot. No. Who? Chuck Liddell. I think, I don't think I think it was fine. Well, like, in the start of the UFC, everybody's on shit. Everybody knows everybody was on shit.
He never popped hot because he didn't really test.
Exactly. So, and that's the same thing with, like, once you get to the NPC level, it's just like, everybody's on shit. We want you to look like this, you're going to have to take shit.
You know what? It does have a negative effect because I was a huge John Jones dick rider. I love John Jones. I remember watching one of his, like, earlier fights, and I was like, this guy is fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. He's a killer. He's a killer. And now when all this stuff comes out, every time he's in the cage, I root for him to lose.
Really?
Every time I root for him to lose.
Dude, I want Santos to beat him, man. Santos is our guy. My brother and my cousin. ever since we watched him, it wasn't his first fight, obviously, but it was like when he was actually on prelims and all that shit where you can actually see him. We saw his first fight and he had a fucking Thor's hammer tattooed on his chest.
That takes commitment.
And like 45 seconds, like he knocked the dude out. It was just insane. Like this guy, and we're like, this guy, he's going fucking all the way.
Yeah.
Dude, if we call that shit and if he beats John, that's going to be an interesting matchup, man.
Put some money on it.
Because he's such an aggressive fighter, but also with his aggressive, he's not a Cody Garbrandt emotional fighter.
Or it's just like, I'm going to stand in the middle and just throw right.
Yeah, right? So I'm excited for that one, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It really does. Ever since that happened, dude, I have rooted for him to lose. Yeah. Every time.
It changes your mindset about it, dude. It really does.
Well, because
especially in a sport where it's illegal. I can totally understand that.
Right, but is it illegal? Like, why is TJ's getting a pass? I mean, TJ's not getting a pass. TJ's getting 2 years slapped on his face because he tested hot for Cejudo, and then he tested. They dug up his piss from when he fought Cody twice, and he popped hot for that. So it's like slap on the hand and in the face, 2 year suspension. John Jones popped hot.
And then where was this testing at when he was fighting Cody?
They didn't have it back then. They didn't have that ability.
So now
I guess with the testing they have for EPO, they can find if they still have your piss in storage, they can test it and find out now.
Really?
Yeah. So like you could, like what I'm saying, you're gonna test Chuck Liddell's piss.
No.
You're gonna test.
No, I don't think so, dude.
Couture's
Because
piss?
it's like a government rule. You know, it's like when like tobacco becomes illegal for like when I was 18, right? Tobacco was legal, right? But then they made a law in between the age of when I was 18 and 21 that they made it illegal for people to have when they were 21 or whatever. What is that called? It's like
I don't know, but it happens. Like,
yeah.
My mom, like, what was it? My dad could drink. The drinking age was 18, and then then all of a sudden they changed it to 21, and there wasn't a grace period, so then he had to stop drinking until he was 21.
Yeah. So it's like since it's now, there has to be a strategic way to test every single fighter from now on. From now on. You can't do this, yeah.
I think it's a total crock of shit that they tested his urine from Cody twice, the 2 fights he had with Cody, and went, oh, you did it then too, so we're going to hit you now that we have this ability to test it. That's shit.
Well, since if they tested him, they got to test everybody else.
That's what exactly. Now you're going to test everybody else. Let's go check fucking what's his name? Shit.
John.
Well, not only John, but let's test Gustafsson. Let's test
Brock Lesnar.
Fucking okay. What?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar wants to fight DC. Are they gonna like send USADA on a vacation? Are they gonna tell Jeff Nowitzki to go like just here? You know what I'm saying? And that's unfair to DC because if you look at the guy, I don't think DC takes drugs.
No, he doesn't anything.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, where's your line? They should have suspended TJ for 8 months.
Yeah.
Take him out for the whole year. 8 months is the whole year he's done. Mm-hmm. Because now he can't and have him strip his title and all that shit that whatever he has, done.
He looks like he got stung by a bee in the face in his off season.
Yeah, what happened?
He just gets
video. What happened?
He just got really. I guess when he eats, he just gets fluffy.
I don't know. I think he has like a problem because he just had like he just posted something about like surgery.
He's been fighting with a torn labrum, I guess, for like 2 years in both of his shoulders. See, that's the thing. These people don't realize how fucked up these people's bodies are.
Derek Lewis just had to have surgery on his knees. He's been fighting with a fucked up ACL for months.
It's like people don't realize. When you're seeing a fighter in the ring, there's something wrong with their body. It's very rare. Exactly.
Usman had a fractured ankle.
Yeah,
and he fought Woodley.
It's very rare to be 100%.
Yeah.
All the damn time.
Especially when your job is sparrings today.
Yeah.
Like shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I might get knocked out.
Right.
Today in my job. What?
Today training, I'm gonna fucking get laid out. Cool.
Yeah, it's a toss-up, man. I see where people are coming, but I also see the perspective that we're bringing, which I think it from now on it has to. It seems so discombobulated. Right. It seems like only random people are getting popped,
And like, you know that guy's on shit. Like,
Exactly.
you look at him
And
like,
then
what
when
the
John
fuck?
Jones pops high. Oh, it's pulsing.
Yeah.
Is it? Like,
Yeah.
What you've taken the standard for understanding drug tests and just made it. Well, we like him, and he's a big draw for pay-per-view. So we're gonna call it pulsing. TJ, not that big of a draw for pay-per-view. Suspended 2 years. What?
It's like they're
What?
picking and choosing, man.
Like
It's
John
weird.
Jones admits he did drugs, cocaine, this and that.
I love his where he goes, dude, I beat you up 2 weeks ago. I did a line of coke at a party, and I still beat your ass. It was like the night before or some shit. I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah,
That's funny
exactly.
as hell.
But that's what you're right. From now on, TJ 8 months. He's done for the year. Okay, he can still come back.
Yeah.
But to test his urine from 2 years ago, 3 years ago is just stupid.
It comes in a line. It's either you're gonna do it or you're not.
Right.
There can't be this like little pick and choosing game where, because that's just unfair to everybody. You know.
And if we can test Cody's urine from 2 years ago, not Cody, TJ's urine from 2 years ago and find out he was on steroids, how come we can't isolate whether or not it is actually pulsing in John Jones or re-administration?
It's crazy. Got popped with EPO, man.
Yeah.
Like that shit's a serious fucking drug.
that
Like
is.
that is
Black
has to be injectable.
Yep.
You know.
It's not like, oh, I took something.
Yeah, like
No,
I
you
thought
did
it was Advil. No,
Yeah.
this dude knew he was getting sticked in the ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, shit, what the fuck?
Yeah. What'd you just do?
And what
I
was-
gave you a flu shot. Oh, okay.
Cool. In my butthole? Yes. In your butthole. What was even worse is that he was on Joe Rogan after that.
Exactly,
and he was just talking about
dude.
how great his
That's
and how
what was so
clean.
crazy about it, man.
Man, poor Joe.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can't do anything about it.
Right.
You know, that's what I wish they would have talked about a little bit. That like he was on the show right after that, and they talked about the bad stoppage and all that shit. And that's what's so crazy. He went through a whole podcast. That's 3 hours with Joe. You know, just and completely. This guy should get an acting job.
Yeah,
That's insane.
He lied and made me go, oh man, poor TJ. He'd worked so hard.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. He did work hard, but he lied. You know, and that's the thing. It's like I think honestly, dude, let's just juice baseball up to the gills. Let's fucking do it. I don't want to watch the pitching game. Sorry. Like I want to watch boys hit the ball out of the yard and juice the pitchers. Who gives a shit? Let's
Dude,
just
that'd be
go.
insane. Oh my gosh.
It would
man.
be.
Dude, you know that MLB pitchers, the mile per hour rate, like the average mile per hour rate has gone up in the last 10 years, like 5 miles an hour. It used to be like Kerry Woods, like he was like obviously the best pitcher, and he's throwing like 95s. Now you got like guys like Noah Syndergaard, Chris Sale, all these guys who are starting pitchers coming out throwing 98 to 100 every single fastball they throw in a game. What the fuck? What the fuck? And you see the movement they put on these pitches? Yep. It's a wiffle ball.
Yeah.
It's a fucking wiffle ball to them now.
It's insane. Did you see John, what's his name? Jesus. Not John. Joe Madden get thrown out?
No. I didn't.
I was
About
watching
Kyle
the game.
Schwarber?
Yeah. No. Kyle Schwarber got thrown out because he...
Oh, he went.
didn't.
I saw the replay. I thought he did, bro.
I think he swung and had his bat and held his bat with one hand out way behind the plate. That's what I saw.
So you think he went out and then up?
I think he checked and then held his bat out.
Because so let's
around.
say this right here, the corner of the plate, if that barrel reaches across in any way, he went.
I don't think he did.
Really?
I don't think he did. So he got tossed. But I'm talking about a couple games before that. Joe, the ump blew a call. Like, I mean, he was blowing calls all night. Like, I was watching a couple of innings, and he called a strike and a ball that was so high above the strike zone that the strike caster, whatever they have now, which is an ump's worst enemy.
Yeah.
This thing, it was just way out of the box. Called strike. But it was but we were pitching. The Cubs were pitching. So I was like...
I think give it 10 years, that strike cast they have is going to take over the home plate umpire.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think it's going to become a thing. It's going to be weird. Where, like, you know the big screens in center field?
Yeah.
As soon as the plate pitches, it's going to say ball or strike on the big screen in center field.
Well, but see, that's the thing. They can do that now. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
But I think the whole thing of baseball is that it's America's pastime, so we can't touch it. And that's why I think they didn't go.
Yeah.
That's why they hammered so hard on steroids, and their suspensions have gone higher.
Yeah.
Since the whole outbreak of steroids with Jerry Maguire. Is that his name? Mark
Maguire.
Jerry Maguire's a movie. Mark Maguire, Sammy, and all those guys. I think that's when it started skyrocketing their suspensions. Because I think, what is it? If you get caught once, it's half the season. If you get caught twice, it's a whole year. If you get caught 3 times, it's sayonara, fucker.
It's that, but there's one earlier level, which is 25 games, I think.
Okay.
I think the first 25 is 25 games. It might be 50, which is obviously not a whole year. It's 162 games they played, which is crazy.
Fuck. That doesn't include post. So I just think that what was my main point?
Well, this comes back to the whole people who don't have experience in it, man. It comes back.
Right.
They wanted to change all these, what was it called? Rules of the game. They wanted to make a pitch clock, so you have to speed up the game.
Yep.
And if you ask anybody who actually genuinely enjoys the game of baseball,
They
don't want that whatsoever.
But that's the problem, is that people aren't enjoying the game of baseball. Our generation doesn't enjoy the game of baseball.
Well, it's not
On
okay. Then it's not for them to enjoy. Then
Yeah, but you got to make money.
exactly. I hate that the money thing is causing so much. It's coming to the point where it's
Go ahead.
where it's changing the rules.
Yeah, I don't get why we need to have this hard line where it's no steroids, and if you get caught, you're thrown out. And but I just think we should have
Every
them.
sport's different too.
It is.
It's weird.
I don't hear anything about basketball players getting busted for steroids. Do you?
No, because I mean that's just I don't know if you want to take steroids in basketball.
Right, because you need to be. I
used to have a decent 3-pointer,
right,
and then I lifted for a couple years and then tried to shoot again. Fucked.
no.
It's like I'm shooting it over the rim. Like what the fuck?
But that's the thing is I whenever I go work out, I try and play basketball at the end of it. No.
Yeah, no.
My muscles
especially
are just
during
like, dude.
arms. You're like,
Oh yeah. My arms after my shot after arms is just like ball either goes 3 feet in front of me because I have nothing behind it, or it hits the support for the basketball hoop. And it's like, oh God. Okay, well we're gonna come back to this. Yeah, you don't hear about basketball players getting busted. You don't hear a lot about soccer players getting busted.
I don't think soccer fucking just some fucking rip dude
But
taking.
that's not the thing. It's like, what if he's taking steroids for the recovery aspect? Because you got to think about it. How many miles does a soccer player run in a game? You know, and then you got to do it again the next day.
Do you think? Here's a question. Do you think people should, once your testosterone starts dropping, right? Age of 40, age of
Probably 45,
40, if you're still competitive in a game, do you think it should be allowed for them to take TRT to make it even
Yes.
with the normal
Yes.
testosterone level?
Well, I look at
Because,
Tom
dude,
Brady, baby.
dude, when I turn 40, I'm hopping on shit
Oh, I'm
right
gonna be,
away.
my piss is gonna be nuclear hot when I'm 40. I'm gonna take TRT. I'm gonna take Propecia. I'm gonna look at
Get on some Deca, get on some Clenbuterol, just be shredded.
Exactly. It's like, damn. I already said when I retire, I'm gonna smoke all the weed.
Oh, dude.
When I retire, I'm gonna smoke all the weed.
You'll have to hit me up.
Bruh.
Bruh.
My kids are gonna come with their kids, and just Grandpa's gonna be baked.
Do you think if you're taking steroids and you impregnate a woman, do you think the baby's gonna have better genetics? No? That was a really stupid question.
I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a really stupid question. As soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, "You fucking retard."
Stupid. Just watch the words leave your mouth and try and grab it back, you know.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude. But so we're close to showtime, huh?
We're close to show data.
Super gay. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I ever talk about how Family Guy is no longer gonna do gay jokes?
Oh yeah, dude.
Jesus.
Dude, people are soft.
People are so soft.
Like I really, it comes back. Same thing with this whole steroid debate and like wanting people to know all that shit. It's like people are soft, man.
Yeah, it's stupid.
People are super super soft, and I don't flipping get it whatsoever. But
I don't get why a comedy show needs to draw their line in the sand about gay jokes. Like,
I mean, especially because it's always been like that.
Right.
You know, there's no
like
it's,
Stewie's no longer going to be blatantly homosexual.
Yeah.
Or some
that's what's so different about it.
but we're close.
We're
huh?
close. We're
Did you know you picked a day for a show on Star Wars Day?
No, but it just happened to be that way. So
Just
may the
happy
4th be
accidents.
with you. So it's going to
Which-
be.
Based on the way I'm bringing out shows, this one's going to come out on it.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So we're 2 weeks and 5 days out right now from the show in Peoria. And then 2 weeks after that is the one in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. So, and I recently just did a day in the life. I
I've
don't
been
know
enjoying those.
You did? You
I
liked
did.
it?
I've been
Did you watch all of it?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude.
I sat down in my bedroom and went,
Tap. Tap. Yeah, because I was debating on whether I should like do almost like a vlog style where I could just post it like then on YouTube later and then put the link on like a post or whatever. But then
Yeah.
I didn't want to do all the editing.
yeah, the editing's a bitch.
Yeah, so I didn't want to do that. So I just decided to do it all in my story, and it was just like, fuck it. I didn't do anything special. What I do on a normal day, that's what I put out there.
Right.
Because I didn't want them to be like, oh, you did that only because you fucking people are watching. You know, like, no.
Exactly.
Just what a normal day is like for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing
like
different
this show.
there. Yeah.
And we don't do anything
There's
stupid
no script, no nothing.
other than punch each other when we get 100 subscribers.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is gonna be fun. So it's going good, man. I don't want to get too confident. I want to hoping for the best, preparing for the worst, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Because I can go in there with the whole confidence, and then some genetics fucking freaks show up, and then the goal has always been top 3. And what's been really cool about this show is I was sitting on the shitter today. And it will come together. And I was looking at my old Instagram posts.
Yeah.
And I've been posting about hashtag May 2019 for fucking like a year and a half now, 2 years.
Wow.
So it's really cool to like that hashtag. I know it's just May 2019. But like to follow through with that shit. You know, to like posting just some rant. Like whenever I'd post some fitness shit or whatever on my Instagram like a couple years back, hashtag May 19. Hashtag May 19th on all these posts. I was like, damn, like, I fucking...
Yeah.
I really went after this shit. It was just kind of cool to always have that.
It's your wedding countdown.
It is, dude. It 100% is.
So fast.
And, yeah, a lot of people are asking me, I was like, why are you taking this so seriously? It's just like an amateur natural bodybuilding show. But, like, fuck, dude, I see this as a Super Bowl. I see this is one of the biggest days of my life. 2 biggest days of my life ahead. Yeah. You know, and like when you put this is not only 20 weeks of dieting, it's all the work I've done.
I just think people
preparing for that.
People only see it at face value.
They do.
There's just so much to it.
And that's why I don't like that's why it was kind of weird doing this whole day in the life cuz I'm not used to posting every single thing that I do.
Right.
On a daily basis. And I don't like it, to be honest. I didn't like doing that day in the life. Like during it, I was like, "Oh, I got to
Wasn't there a challenge of like posting something on Instagram every day for a month?
Yeah.
You haven't posted on fucking Instagram for like a year.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I've always liked to just kind of stay in like the shadow. I don't like cuz like I used to have a whole fitness page and I was like, am I only doing this fitness thing just so I can show other people I'm doing the fitness thing, if that makes sense.
Right.
We talked about this on when Ivy League Brand was on. But yeah, I just it's something I love. Even if Instagram wasn't around, obviously I'd still be doing it. I don't want to be doing it for anybody else but me. So yeah, dude, I'm really excited where we're at.
It's gonna be dope as fuck.
It is gonna be, dude. I'm really
Where's it
excited.
again?
First one's in Peoria, and are you going to any? You don't have to, dude.
I want to try to go to Peoria because that's close.
Okay. You don't have to go to any. It would be dope, obviously, if you showed up.
The sister wants to go. I was thinking, let's fucking do it.
Really?
Let's fucking do it.
Oh man. So just beware. Before the show, I'll probably be with eyes
talk
rolled.
to me.
Yeah, I'll probably
I don't
be
want
in
you
a
to talk
fucking
to me.
headspace.
I don't want you talking about. I'll just be waiting there with Popeyes. Just there you go, and then talk to me an hour after you eat. I'll be fine. You know?
No, dude, it's and I hate to be like that,
No,
but
it's so fucking I wouldn't want you to talk to me because if you're talking to me, you're not focusing. Go focus.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Go focus.
Yeah, it's I'm definitely excited for it. I have like little getting jitters even thinking about it, but yeah, dude, when you put 20 weeks of your life and your life revolves around everything. I've ate shit
and slept this show for the last 20 weeks.
Right.
And it's gonna show. You're damn right, it's gonna show, man. You're gonna be surprised. I think you are.
Exactly. It's just not even like people that take it at face value don't even understand. It's like he's not just working out. Everyone can just work out. This is meal. This is sleep. This is heart rate. This is calorie burn. This is what am I doing every day at my workout to burn X amount, to lift X amount. It's just not working out every day at the end of your shift, going home, having a piece of pizza, and then going to sleep. No.
Yeah. No,
it's
this
like, hey, Chris, do you want to go do this? Sure, but I got to bring my meals. It's like, what? Did he just say? Does he have a rolling cooler? Yeah.
Yeah.
He would show up to work, people. When I work with Chris, he would have 2 containers, and he'd bring it to work and eat alone and just stare out into the distance. You could just see in his eyes the show.
Oh, dude, 100%
He was just kids would ask him to play cards, and kids would just ask him to play cards. And did he do his job? No, he just ate his meal. And then I would go up and go, just I'll play cards with you because he might hit you. Just I'll play cards with you. This is sacrifice at its finest, people.
It's hard for me because
he went to his best friend's 21st birthday and didn't drink.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Keep that in perspective.
It's a crazy.
Barely drank at his 21st.
I have a hard time showing emotions to other people.
Same.
But when it comes to this, man, it's you have to. It's like you have to have a GoPro on my head just to know how much work I've put into this prep. It's I hate tooting my own horn. I want to be as humble as possible. But
let me another perspective. His cheats were coming here and having gummy vitamins. Okay, something people take to help them.
One of those before I leave too.
Something people would take to help themselves. He takes as a cheat. So go fuck yourself. Right?
It's yeah, dude. It's it's an experience thing, man. You truly don't know, and that's why this has to be something for yourself.
Yeah.
This can't be something I'm doing this for other people, because you're not going to be sustainable. It's not going to be worth it. This is a sport. It's well, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
obviously, I'm doing it for 100% that people support me.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. But if that support wasn't there, you're damn right I'd be doing it all.
Right. It's like that dude that just crawled across the finish line at the Boston Marathon. Did you see that shit?
No, I did not.
This dude is a Marine.
Really?
This dude's a Marine, and he lost 3 friends. He lost 2 friends, and one guy was a reporter, to an IED. Okay? He lost 2 of his friends and a reporter to an IED, and was running the Boston Marathon in honor of them, and people would say that they would run past him or whatever, and they'd hear him say their names. Like, he would just be running saying their names.
Really?
And then at, the final mile, he collapsed. His body gave out. He couldn't, I don't know why. He was running hard.
Yeah.
So his body gave out, and he fucking crawled the last mile. Crawled the last mile. Cam Haines put it on his Instagram. It's fucking amazing.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, dude, it'll drive you to do some crazy shit. That's for sure. It's competitiveness, and like we were saying, it will turn you to a different person. Like I said, and obviously I'm not comparing myself to that Marine whatsoever.
Well, it's the same mentality. It's like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to finish.
Yeah.
No matter how pretty it is.
It's you have to see me in my my gym state of mind to, I think, truly understand it. I think that's another thing that would help people, I guess, understand it. But yeah, dude, it's I'm sitting here laughing about it because it's like a goosebump kind of thing.
It's a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, dude. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I do good. We'll see.
Everybody's got to have something that just puts them in a mind state of dead eye shark mode.
Yeah, dude, you get fucking nasty.
Like when a shark smells blood, their eyes just black.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to have that thing. Everybody's got to have that thing.
I think you do, man, because I don't think there's anything wrong with, I always say to anybody I'm training, I was like, well, let's get fucked in the head.
Yeah.
Let's get fucked in the head right now. Let's get nasty with it.
Yep.
And that's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, it's like, are we working out or shooting a porn?
Yeah, exactly,
what's happening,
right?
bro?
I'm like, yo, let's. I'm about to get fucked in the head for this set, you know. And it's weird, you know, but that's just how it is, dude. It's just
because if you're gonna work out like what 4 times a week.
Yeah.
There's just that intense. Like, it's not like, oh, Becky, I'm going to go to the gym. You want to come with me? God, I saw so many Beckys at the gym the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Really?
I saw so many Beckys. So many Beckys with their little Samantha friends walking around the gym yesterday. Jesus.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not like that. It's like...
No, it's not. It's not
don't
like...
talk to me, fuck.
It's not a social time.
No.
You know, it's... I went on a little rant with this in a day in a life. That's why I like my new gym. Like... I hate talking about it, man, because I feel like I'm not being humble about it enough, and yeah. So we're gonna switch the conversation over.
Same right there. The bow is going well.
How's that thing on your forearm, you fucker?
It hurt so bad. It was instantly one of those things like, I made a mistake.
Yeah, dude. Like, that shit's like... That reminds me of that ice and salt challenge I used to do. And I remember I did it so bad on my forearm that I had, like, a mark for, like, over a couple months. Just an indent in my forearm of a fucking ice cube.
Dude, I've done that so many times. I've shot a bow and arrow since I was, like, probably 10.
Yeah.
And I've done that so many times. I used to not even have something to protect myself. So I'd have like welt. I used to have a welt on top of a welt. And it was just like...
I think the bow is going to be really good for you, man. I mean,
I
think it's good for you now because you can't be shooting that shit thinking about other things.
No, and
because that shit will happen all the time.
Well, especially because I'm fucking shooting it left-handed or right-handed when I'm a lefty. So that's a joke right now. So I gotta figure that shit out. But I don't know, dude. Like, I was literally at work, like, doing shit with my coworkers, and I just, like, it hit, you know, when something hits you?
Yeah.
When you're, like, doing in the midst of something else, and you just go, oh, I get to do that later.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
something
it was.
to look forward to, man.
I was like, oh, I get to shoot my bow later.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I get to do my podcast later. And when Chris leaves, I'm gonna play some video games later. So yeah, no, it's one of those things. I love to shoot him a bow and arrow, and I just don't know what happened in between then.
What do you think
now.
is some advice to give our listeners on if they don't have that? Because I think it's so fucking important to
one
have.
of the questions on my pre-Cana, which is what you take before you get married.
Okay.
Like, you and your significant other take a test individually away from each other and answer these questions, and the questions go to a sponsor couple who then you're going to meet with and talk to. And one of the questions on it was like, have you talked about time devoted to hobbies? And I think you need to really consider what that is for yourself. And I don't want someone to take a hobby as something that's easy to do.
Yeah.
Because, like, video games are fun, but it's easy to do.
Yeah, there's no struggle in it.
You can put a difficulty level on a video game.
Literally.
And you can easy, medium, hard, extra hard if you're a dumb fuck. But you can put a difficulty level on that. I'm talking about something that has no difficulty level, only the one you put on it. So,
fuck.
The gym has a difficulty level. You put it on it. Bow and arrow has a difficulty level.
Yeah.
What you put on it. Fishing. I think that, like I said on the previous show, this year is going to be the year of Dom's relaxation.
Okay.
Because taking time to address that.
Okay.
Because with the job, it's go, 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 go.
Yeah.
And when I don't have to go, 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 I got to enjoy some things.
Yeah.
Like last year, I would go to a pool party at my in-laws' house and be thinking about work.
Yeah.
Because my fiance's dad is part of my company. So he and I would talk. And while it's nice to bounce ideas, I didn't get to relax.
Well, I think a hobby has to be something that completely puts you in a different mindset where you have to focus on that thing only. Dude. I think that's really, whether it's bow shooting, whether it's lifting, whether it's podcast, you're in a mindset where you can't be focusing on anything else, or else you're not going to be genuinely there
and enjoy it.
Yeah,
like
enjoying
it's supposed to be enjoyable.
100%. And I'm not saying I enjoy every single thing I do during this prep.
No,
but
there's still a difficulty and a challenge.
Like you shooting your fucking forearm.
That was great.
You're not enjoying that, but it's a part of the process.
Right.
It's a part of the process that you put your mental state in to forget about everything else going on in your life. And you're like, hey, right now, this is what matters to me right now. For the next hour, nothing else fucking matters.
For these next 12 arrows, because I only like to shoot 12 at a time.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to be doing.
And everybody, everybody kind of makes fun of it. It's like, oh, you having your little Chris time, you having your little Dom time, or your little Nancy time. You need that, dude. Mm-hmm. You 100% need that. And I think if you don't have that, you're going to go fucking nuts.
I guarantee you tomorrow I'm going to be thinking about where that arrow landed.
Yeah.
And why I can't find it. I guarantee you.
I think it's super, super important to have that, man. And it's only going to come from trial and error. Yep. Trying shit, figuring out you don't like it, trying some other shit. Yeah, this is okay. Trying some other shit. Whoa.
Yeah.
I genuinely fucking enjoy this shit. And it's going to give me something to look forward to days in front of me.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Because I can tell you right now, I'm going to go fish at our lake this year. Probably won't catch anything, but I'm still going to go.
You're still going to go, dude.
I'm still going to go.
Pack a fat leper in.
I'm going to take myself, just get over there, bring a cooler filled with whatever, just so I can, if I do catch something, I can put it in it. But, dude, I'm going to go. Mm-hmm. And just think about, look at how beautiful the water is. Do you
look forward to your workouts?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I do. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it becomes, I have to do this because I didn't do it yesterday or I didn't do it the day before.
It's not a bad thing.
No. And sometimes I'm like, I'm going to go sit in the sun, I'm going to do my elliptical, I'm going to bust that out, and then I'm going to go hit whatever. Sometimes I do think about it while I'm at work, like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. Mm-hmm. I get to get some aggression out.
Yeah.
Like I said, yesterday, I was on the elliptical for 20 minutes and didn't let my heart rate drop to below 168 was the lowest it got.
That's fucking insane. That's like heart attack levels, bro.
I was dripping sweat and I was listening to music and I was into it.
You were living there for a bit, man. You were living in that state of mind.
I was in that where it's like, I'm going to keep going. And I was like, I'm tired. I'm ease up and just keep going. Yep. Keep going.
David Goggins has a huge thing on, man. He's like, I'm going to fucking live here for a bit.
Yeah. And
I'm going to fucking live here for a bit.
I just listened to, and when your playlist helps you out.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, you don't have to hit that skip button because it's like one after the other. It's like, like the song, I tried to send it to you, but the Wi-Fi sucks at the gym. It was a Win by J Rock.
Okay.
It's just like win. Fuck everything else. Yeah. Win. And it's just like, I played that twice and I just kept going for the last 6 minutes. The last 6 minutes was like at 172. I was just fucking beat.
That's what's up, dude.
And then I went and hit arms and I did like the slowest bicep curl in the world at 60 pounds. It was like,
you don't even know what's going on right now.
Exactly. My fiance came out of nowhere and I literally went, what the fuck? I was lasered into just that wall I was looking at.
I love it. No,
she's like, I'm gonna go have dinner. I'm like, I'm not, just doing it slow and low.
I think it's important mindset I've been taking lately. It can be good and it can be bad, but when you're laying about to go to sleep, I'm genuinely excited for the next day, and I'm excited because I want to execute things. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Like I know what I'm going to have to do tomorrow, and it gives me a purpose, and it gives me like, all right, we're going to fucking execute this day.
Yes.
And execute's a weird way, to explain it, but while I'm executing, I'm also enjoying the day, if that makes sense. And it's weird to even look at chill mode, where I'm sitting down watching YouTube, as an execution mode, because I'm executing my chill part of the day because I've earned that part of the day.
Right.
I think earning a part, your relaxing time is huge.
Yeah.
Because if you're not earning your relaxing and downtime, then you're not going to be able to truly appreciate it.
Right.
And I think I really do think to genuinely enjoy that downtime with your friends or with your family, whether it's just you being an introverted fuck in your room, you have to earn that,
Yeah, you do. You have to earn that episode of Game of Thrones you want to watch. Yeah, it's for real. You just have to have a goal, and you have to be able to complete that goal during your day, and
goals are so huge, man. They're so underrated.
You have to set it. Like, even like you have long-term growth. What are you going to do in 5 years? Okay, but what are you going to do tomorrow?
Yeah.
What tomorrow leads up to 5 years. Mm-hmm. So,
that tomorrow is the process of that 5-year goal.
Right.
That's a cool quote. A lot of people forget to take things day by day, and a huge thing, which I think every goal consists of, is 1, consistency, and 2, patience.
Yeah.
Patience and consistency will get you that goal.
Yeah.
And patience, I believe, in a way, is harder than the consistent part. You know, because that patience comes with being disciplined with the consistency.
Yep.
If that makes sense. I think that's a huge thing because you want that so bad and you want it now. You want it now, you want it now. But if you were to have that goal of yours now, you wouldn't be able to truly appreciate it. And 2, you wouldn't know what the fuck to do with it. Because when you achieve a goal, there's a lot, sometimes you get fucking depressed.
What now?
You know?
Yeah, it's the what now feeling.
Yeah, it's that what now feeling. It's like, I always have this problem after shows, is like, day after, week after, I'm in a weird slump, you know, because I put my whole fucking life towards this goal of mine, and now what? You know, so it's weird, but then that's what you gotta do. You gotta fucking think, and you're like, all right, dude, what's next?
What's the next goal?
You can't you can't be that sitting. I'm already planning what I'm gonna do after the show, so I don't get fucked in the head.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
you know,
stay in a work mode.
Yeah, I think it's super important to have that. Whatever it is, the only reason we're bringing up like our own hobbies is because that's how we can relate to anybody's out there. Whether it's a singing goal, whether it's a work goal, whether it's Molly, your teaching thing,
getting that sex change.
Yeah, whatever it is, you know, we're able to relate on the basis because it's a goal of ours, and there's a process to be taken with that goal.
Right.
And that's where we can relate, and we're just relating from our experiences.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take it dude, fucking shut up about the lifting thing already. No, it's just that's how I can express the way that I can relate, and that's how I'm gonna get to you people. That's how we're gonna get to our audiences, from relating.
Because fuck, we have boring lives though.
Yeah. It's outside of this shit.
What do I do?
I watch kids.
I sit at a desk and go, why the fuck does that person suck? You know, I don't know. Exactly. When you're getting phone conversations with fucking stupid site managers. We didn't expect dust to be on our door. Well, we're tearing up concrete, ma'am. I don't really know what to tell you. Well, our customers are complaining about the appearance. Well, you have a fucking hole in your parking lot. Maybe they should concern about that because there's a fucking hole in your parking lot.
It's just a whole lot to deal with.
Oh, and you said lot, which is another word for parking lot.
Oh my gosh!
There it is. Anyway, yeah, it's a good time. I really wish I could have watched those fights though this week, dude.
You didn't watch them? I tried to find any Facebook Live link that I possibly could. I watched it. So if you're looking at an iPhone, right, and they had the whole fight on this screen, right, but it was the fights previous to the actual fight that you're trying to watch. And the actual fight you're trying to watch was at a mini inch by inch box on your screen. So I'm fucking watching the fight 3 inches away from my phone, and you're the fighter will go outside of the box. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck's going on? He's getting his ass kicked right now.
Exactly. Anything could happen. There could be a naked chick. Show me.
Just waiting for someone to fucking drop.
Yeah. I checked ESPN Plus to see if they had any they didn't.
No, they didn't whatsoever.
They'll have it in the next month or so.
Yeah.
But I all I heard about it was a real barn burner.
Yeah.
Between Stylebender and Gastelum.
I heard that was a good fight. They both got fight of the nights.
Yes, they
did. The co-main and the main. That's rare, dude.
Yeah,
that's really rare. Usually a prelim fucking goes ham.
Yeah, what the fuck? That was a free one. Yeah, they do that because it's cheaper.
Yeah, right.
But I think Stylebender is gonna have his hands full with Whitaker. But
really,
dude, he's fucking. I mean, Gastelum's no bitch and.
I didn't get to watch any of that fight. No highlights, no nothing.
Neither did I, but...
Because the matchup was so weird. That was like a UFC 1 matchup.
Yeah.
It was like a chubby, stocky wrestler versus a fucking Anderson Silva wannabe. Yes, you know? Exactly. I'm not saying wannabe. He's pretty much Anderson Silva. Just not besides a record.
Why is he talking shit why is John Jones talking shit to Israel? You're in a totally different weight class.
How far are their weight classes?
John is a heavyweight, and I think Israel's a middleweight.
So they're like one class in between them.
And there's a light heavyweight in between them.
You know what that means?
No, there's light heavyweight and then heavyweight. Oh no, wait a minute. There's two.
Because I'm saying, is there two? Because I'm saying if there's one,
I think it'd be a dumb idea for Israel.
Yeah.
Live where you live.
How tall is Israel?
He's about John's height, but John walks around. John walks around at fucking like 230.
Yeah. What does he fight at? 205?
Yes, he walks around at 230.
Weight cuts are crazy, dude.
They shouldn't.
Do you think there should be more divisions?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I think they should combine more of the weight classes.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, dude, because they'll make weight, right? They'll make weight, what, the day before or 2 days before? Mm-hmm. Let's say they're fighting at 165, so they weigh in at 165. The day of the fight, when they actually step in that ring, they're probably at 180.
10 pounds heavier.
180, even 90.
Yeah.
Like, these fuckers...
They have 24 hours to hydrate.
Exactly. When your insulin sensitivity is that low, and you eat a fucking rice cake, or whatever simple carb it is, you're going to blow the fuck up. Yeah. And that's what people don't realize. Their insulin sensitivity is so low when they make that weight that anything they eat's going to gain a fucking pound of just like holding on to just extra fucking energy.
Yeah.
That's what's so weird about it.
They should honestly just fight at the weight they walk in.
Yeah. Do you think it should be like you have to make weight in between, let's say, 170 and 175 or 170, 180? Yeah. What do you think it should be the weight gap?
Just 5, 7, 8 pounds.
5, 7, 8 pounds. Okay.
Because you put your fighter at so much risk.
Yeah. Well, then it's gonna be weird because then they're gonna be right at that limit. Do you think it's gonna be that where it's like, okay, you can weigh in between 165 and 170? They all are weighing in at 170 exactly. You know, so they're basically just fighting at 170.
I think there's a lot of like weird weight cuts, and the weight classes don't exactly make sense. And you have a lot of people jumping up a weight class because it's so fucking hard. Like they're hurting themselves trying to make that weight.
And your body's so weak and trying to train at that level.
Trying to train at that level, and then you only have 24 hours to get to a normal stasis, and you gotta go fight for your life. Just Jesus.
Like, that's
That's like asking
shit,
me to not eat for 2 days and then go fucking
eat
lift.
a couple meals and try and, like, fight.
I mean, I already intermittent fast like 16 hours, but Jesus.
It's like it's like you're intermittent fasting for 48 hours, and then to say, hey, you get to have one cheat meal, then it's go time. One time you're gonna be fucking food coming out.
Yeah, and I also just think that you're putting your fighters at a place where you're not gonna get the best product.
That makes sense.
You know, because like if
you're not seeing the best version they possibly could be.
Right, because you're having a drained person go out there and fight.
But I don't know if there's any better way to do it though, dude.
I just think you just go, hey, what do you weigh right now? All right, you're a heavyweight. Go fight that guy. Done.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I said.
Well, then that will almost bring it back to where it's like this fight mode that they're in, this camp mode, is gonna have to become a lifestyle instead of like a 12-week camp.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna have to become a lifestyle because they're gonna have to be ready to fight and in shape at the off-season weight that they actually are at.
Yeah.
So that camp is gonna come from 12 weeks to an actual lifestyle. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's gonna make a huge turn.
I mean, I don't really see fuck, you're a fighter. Your life is this, so why not?
Yeah, you're right.
Unless you're Ala Quinta and he sells houses on the side, but whatever.
Really?
He's a realtor. Yeah.
Nice.
In Florida. Yeah.
He's a good fighter.
He's a good fighter. He's gonna fucking fight Cowboy. It's gonna be a crazy fucking.
When is
fight.
that fight? June?
It's like July or June.
Okay.
Dude, the one in July is gonna be nuts. The one in Chicago is gonna be even nutser, and I really wish I could fucking go.
I wouldn't want to go, man.
I would.
I don't know if I'd want to go. I'd have to bring like binoculars.
I would spend a penny on that.
Yeah?
I would spend a penny on that because I really want to go to a UFC fight.
If we get the chance, you buy the tickets and I'll Venmo you monthly payments.
Yeah, it's fine. Dude, don't worry about it. But, yeah, I really, 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 really want to go to a UFC fight.
Where are you going to be during the Chicago one?
Florida.
Why are you complaining? Is it for work?
Nope.
Fuck you.
For a wedding.
Aww.
Well, okay, so...
Has anybody ever had a bad time at a wedding?
Nope. Not over here, no.
Yeah.
It's a free meal.
Yeah, dude, it's a free fucking food, free bar.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my God. So I went to a wedding, and... Did I talk about this? Yeah, we talked about it
last episode.
Yeah, but did I tell you what happened? No. So my fiance's brother came with his friend.
Yeah.
They're both the same age, and they're both have the same name, which is funny. So they came to the party, and they had a couple of drinks, and my fiance's brother's friend went up. Let's just call him Mike. He went up for a drink, and the bartender looked at his ID and kept it and said, "Yeah, I'm not going to serve you. Your dad has to come get it." This kid, Mike, flew off the fucking handle.
Really?
He lost his shit, and he was so pissed off. I was like, "Okay, dude, I'll get a drink, and I'll take a sip of 2 of it and give it to you." And he's like, "Okay." So I went up, got what he wanted, took a sip in front of the bartender, and then walked away and gave it to him. The security saw him with a drink in his hand and took it from him.
Oh my god.
And he goes, "I was holding it for my friend who went to the bathroom." Took it from him. So he just got so pissed off. And I got mad. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, he's not 21, but you're at a wedding. The dude's sober as fuck and wants a drink. Meanwhile, the bartender is serving people who can hardly stand up. I'm like, so you're okay with over serving, but you're not okay with serving someone who obviously Ubered here and is gonna
is preparing to drink.
Right. I don't know. I just
A wedding sober.
At a wedding.
Yeah.
You're at a wedding.
I love me some dancing too, so that'd be really hard, man.
Right. They didn't dance.
Well, you can't dance sober unless you're a fucking dancer.
Exactly. Unless you like go to the Juilliard or some fucking dumb shit.
Dude, ballerinas are in some fucking shape. Holy shit.
It's a skill
That's
that I
a
could never
different
imagine
level,
doing.
man.
Oh, they are.
That is a different. They're fucking twiddling and twirling
Abs
on
on
their abs
abs.
and their big toe.
Did you see a ballerina's foot?
Oh, it's fucked.
It's like, you're so pretty. Don't show me those.
Yeah, it's like if their hand, and it's like
broke.
it's like your toe is like your toes are lifted.
Yeah, you're spinning on a knuckle. Basically, it's just it's so gross. It's like one of my
The shoes they wear, it's
Yeah.
like you're basically barefoot.
yeah those one of my friend's sister is like a very good ballerina, and she's in immensely fantastic shape.
Yeah.
And I just can only imagine how bad her feet are.
Yeah,
Like how bad? Because like all she does is dance.
Yeah, that's like the same with gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Gymnastics. There you go.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Those fuckers are in some shape too, but
But
they're
I
all
love-
fucking 4'8".
I love gymnasts who do the rings.
Yeah.
They're just like, jet, and then their legs are like, peony. I love that. They look so uneven. It's just like massive traps, massive
Dude.
delts. Everything's huge, and then their
Yeah.
legs are like the size of.
Have you
toothpicks.
seen bull riders?
No.
You know the one arm they tie down the
Oh,
bull?
it's just vain.
Dude, their forearm is fucking
It's like
yoked.
Quagmire when he found out about porn.
Yeah.
He's
no.
just like,
but in real life, dude,
Yeah.
like their
Oh.
forearm is at least 4 inches bigger than the other
Yeah.
one.
it's
like,
a real thing, man.
Oh god.
And I thought I had problems because I did that Dorian Yates thing.
Oh yeah.
And I did my left, perfect form, great. Did my right, stumbled. I was like, whoa, whoa, wow.
You gotta
Why?
so tip out there to everybody.
Oh, yes.
If you're doing single arm movements, start with your weaker arm.
Why?
Because usually you'll go either right after you're done with that arm if
Uh-huh.
you're gonna hit the other arm, but you if you're going it right after, you're not gonna have the same amount of oxygen and ATP that once you started that actual set.
Oh.
So if you start out with your weaker arm that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have a lot of mind-muscle connection, you're able to focus more on that arm. But when you switch to your actual more stronger
Dominant
arm,
arm, yeah.
you're not gonna have to focus as much because your mind to muscle connection is already there. And you don't have to have as much oxygen to be able to focus on that arm. Oh, that was a lot of words. Sorry.
I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
So try that.
Because you're so used to using that arm for
Yeah,
any
yeah.
type of physical move. I
Yes.
bent rebar the other day with my left hand.
Oh, rebar? What's that?
Rebar, it's the metal that they put in concrete. There was like a piece of it sticking out of the
Yeah.
dumpster, and my soon-to-be brother-in-law couldn't shut his truck door because it's saying he's like, oh, we'll get the forklift to move it. I can't get it. I was like, how strong is rebar? And I grabbed it with my left hand and just bent
dude,
it
you got
and then
those
shoved it. Yes,
genetics.
thank you for editing. God damn it, Chris. So,
Oh, we can't say it.
last name.
Fuck,
Anyway,
dude. I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, no, I just grabbed that thing and fucking bent it and just took it out. It was annoying.
I am nothing to this podcast. I can't do anything
You
right.
just give me extra work. It's cool, bro.
I post memes and show up.
Oh, fucking A, dude. I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna like post something on your day in the life about this. Your R&R.
Oh gosh.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry, man.
It's all good. You just had to do it at the end. So now I gotta
Well,
listen.
dude, now you can just skip forward.
It's so hard.
Dude, your last name, you're fine. You're fine.
There's
My
actually-
name is blank blank. I live at blank blank.
I'll edit that out just because. There's actually a person that lives in this town with my name too, so whatever. My exact name.
Yeah, dude, you're fine. You're fine. Don't edit that shit. You're fine. We have 27 subscribers.
Exactly.
One
I
out of
only
20
know 10 of them.
Like, one out of 27 subscribers can't be a serial killer. So you're good, dude. You're straight chilling.
Great. But statistically, wouldn't one of them be gay? Yep.
We have a gay listener out there. I am so sorry.
If you are homosexual and you listen to this show, awesome.
Comment down below.
Comment down below why.
Give us some weird emojis.
Dude.
What emojis do gay people use?
Male or female, we love you. Like,
Oh yeah, we support you.
yeah, exactly. I don't know what I would do for you, but
Yeah,
never
right. Like,
share face. But
like,
okay.
do you listen to the show just to get angry? I listen to this during the gym.
I'll pick the motherfuckers up and meet them. I'd believe that. You probably could.
It wouldn't be that hard right now. I'm weaker than a fucking 4-year-old.
Yeah, the wind took him down for a second. I looked over, he's on the ground, and I don't like conflict, so
Yeah.
not a big conflict guy.
That's what scares me about ever getting in a bar fight. Because you could run into a guy like Ben Askren. He looks like a complete dad bod, but can turn you into a pretzel.
I got this guy. You got him, B? I got him. Dead.
Dad, what the fuck just happened? Did he just hit me?
Exactly.
Yeah, Dad. You and him are the only two out here. You know, Kevin Hart. Shout out.
Kevin Hart, shout out.
We're sponsored.
By Classic Cup Productions. Oh, God. All right, let's fucking end this.
All right.
All right, guys. Follow us on Twitter at Spirit_podcast, YouTube Spirit Podcast, Instagram Spirit Radio Podcast. Gmail is the same, Spirit Radio Podcast. Give us a like, listen, comment, subscribe. Send your hate mail to the DMs of the Spirit Radio Podcast.
Instagram or
Instagram.
Yeah.
send
I want to see some hate mail.
Send some hate.
Send me some nasty shit, bro.
Even if you like the show, just send Chris some hate mail. He'll enjoy it. And words of encouragement along with it, because we're getting close. So.
Yeah, right.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Peace out, homies.
Hold me, love me,